Y'all, my name is Brian Sanchez, and welcome to Living the Magic. Haven't seen y'all in a very long time. The last thing I posted on this channel was back in August of 2022, and it's been a little bit of time. I had planned to vlog our recent trip that we took to Walt Disney World in October. And just before the trip, I started kind of reevaluating what I want out of, making content and our trips to Disney and stuff. And I kind of came to this realization that I was chasing something that I thought that I wanted, but was not really bringing me much joy anymore. And that was the image of being an influencer and a Disney fan online and what that kind of means. And I started kind of thinking about the last few trips that we took to the parks and how I had a camera in my hand the entire time. And while I tried my best to balance out the capturing footage in order to try to make an interesting vlog, to make cool videos, I would try to balance that with enjoying our time in the parks and just kind of being there in the moment with my wife and my friends, like we did on this most recent trip, which we'll get into some of that here in a little bit about, what we did on our most recent trip and stuff. But I wanted to make this video about why I stopped vlogging when we go to the parks. And that's basically it. I found myself not enjoying being in the parks anymore. It became this all-consuming thing of like trying to get as much content as I can. And since we don't live in Orlando and we don't have the opportunity to go to the parks on a weekly basis like most of your local vloggers do, that balance was way out of whack. And so on this most recent trip, we went back in October. I decided that I was not going to take cameras, having a plan to create videos. I was just going to enjoy it the way we used to. And from that aspect, I fell in love with the Disney parks again. Going and not seeing it through the lens of my camera or through the image on my screen, because let's be real, I'm shooting on my iPhone for most of it. I was able to really appreciate stuff in the parks again in a way that I hadn't in a while. And I didn't have that overhanging thought about, I gotta get this shot, I gotta make this shot. What's going on? I trying to mug for the camera and make something interesting out of a less than interesting thing. That is not to say that I didn't take pictures and shoot video, but the video that I shot is more personal and is capturing little moments of fun that I now get to look back on very fondly. And I will probably put some little clip videos together with some stuff of our most recent trip. But that really got me thinking about, what I want to do with this channel, because I do still want to make this channel be a thing. I have not prioritized this channel much in my life over the past few months. I've kind of taken a step back, reevaluated a lot of stuff. And I do like discussing things that happen in the parks. I like sharing my fandom with other fans and connecting in this really dope, albeit occasionally ridiculous, community of Disney park fans, Universal park fans, Disney film fans, that kind of stuff. And so what I want to try to do moving forward is to just kind of capture being more in the moment. I always had the idea of calling this channel Living the Magic because I wanted to do things live. I wanted to either live stream in the parks, not like 5-6 hour live streams that a lot of folks do, which, if that's the kind of content you do or you like, more power to you. That's a fantastic way of getting to feel like you're in the parks and share being in the parks with those who can't be in the parks. I like the more discussion aspect of it. Little armchair imagineering, little just kind of free-form discussion, topics, news, headlines, things, sharing our thoughts and opinions more so than that kind of stuff. And of course, since we live here in Austin and not in Orlando, it's kind of difficult to, go to the parks as often. So kind of what it means to be a Disney park fan from afar, as most of us are out there. Most of us don't live in Anaheim or in Orlando. So originally I wanted to do this video as a live stream because that's what I would like to start doing, either early in the mornings here while I'm drinking my coffee or around lunchtime, just a sort of, short form podcast, if you will, recapping some, breaking news, reactions to some stuff, announcements, things like that, or just general thoughts and opinions and discussions about, things that I've been noticing in the parks and or things that I've been noticing in my fandom, and my ongoing relationship, if you will, with the Disney parks and what it means to be a Disney fan, a Universal fan too. So again, like I said, this video was originally supposed to be live streamed, but I've never done a live stream on this channel, and I didn't know that YouTube requires you to request permission to live stream, and you got to wait 24 hours. So tomorrow we'll have a full live stream, if YouTube deems me worthy of being able to live stream, I guess. But yeah, my YouTube journey, my Disney fandom journey and all that is kind of weird. I think a lot of us have the dreams of being a quote unquote professional Disney fan. And sometimes, you can set out to do things with the best of intentions, and it can ultimately end up kind of ruining your appreciation for that thing. And that's kind of what vlogging kind of became for me. Again, I wasn't a full-time vlogger. I never did it on a regular basis. It was just every time that we would take a trip over the last, I don't know, maybe 6-7 years, in the back of my head, it was always like the thought of creating a video out of it so that we could post it online so I could try to monetize that. And it just kind of became this weird thing that I just don't like. I just don't want to be like that. I like to do podcasting. I like broadcasting. I like sharing my opinions. But I don't want to try to be this like character on the internet for someone, to kind of live vicariously through. I have plenty of people that I watch that do that, and they do it so much better than me. So the world does not need another Disney theme park vlogger. I think what we do need is more and more places where we can have full discussions, share our opinions, and come together in our appreciation and occasional criticism of what's going on in the parks. So again, yes, live streams will be coming again, like either like a little magic in the morning while I'm drinking my coffee, or we can do them around lunchtime. And, if you have 15, 20 minutes, 10 minutes, during your lunch break and you want to jump on, we'll do a live chat. We'll, a lot of times try to see if there's people on here that will ask questions and share things that they're, what's going on, and we'll see where the conversation goes. Try to make it just like a little spot where we can all come together and, have some fun conversations about stuff going on in the Disney, Universal theme park, streaming movie world and all that. So anyways, look for that tomorrow. Yeah, thank you so much for checking out this video. If you've made it to the end here, I really do appreciate it. So hope you have a fantastic day. I'm going to drink my coffee and I'm going to actually get to work because, again, this is not a full-time job for me. I do have a job that I got to go get to. So we'll end it here. Thank you guys so much. We'll see y'all around. And as always,